everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today it's all about foils. So I thought we'll go through and see some different designs that you can do with foils, how I apply foils, and any wee tips or tricks that I can show you along the way, I will do. So I've got a few tips here just on this stand. And the first one I am going to do, just a plain foil all over. So I'm going to do this pink polka dot one. It's really pretty, and I'm going to paint it a background color that's close to the foil that I'm going to apply. So I'm just going to pop this on now. One coat's enough usually if you're going to apply a foil. It's just so that if the foil does start misses a wee bit or something like that there, it's not really obvious if the same color's under it. So I'm just going to pop this pink on the nail, not being too precious about it, and pop it on the cure. So the foil gel that I use is this one here. It's called Foil Me, and I bought it from Sparkle Supplies UK. Unfortunately, they are not doing it anymore. They supply one now called Evol, and I think it's every bit as good as this here. This one here is absolutely brilliant. I've never had no problems with it. I've always got a good transfer with the foils with this here. So I know, like, when this runs out, I will buy the Evol and give it a go. But I know there's loads of places does foil gel, like Gel Bottle Ink has their own, and Diamond Glitters has one. Miley even has one. I think there's loads and loads of places that you can get even one off Amazon or whatever. So once that comes out of the lamp, I'm just going to put a thin layer of this foil gel all over. Make sure you cover the entire nail or wherever it is you want to foil with the foil gel, and that's a nice even layer. I'm just going to pop that back in now, and I'm going to give this 60 seconds in the lamp. So this one here's easy enough because it has got a white background, so you know that this is the side that you put down on the nail, and the image should transfer and be this way up. Some of the other ones you have to be a wee bit more, some of them can be like hard to know which side's which. I mean, that silver there, you could get confused, but it's the really shiny side that you want up. So that's my nail all done with the foil gel. So I'm just going to place this down on the nail and just let it sit there. Get a wee cotton pad or a wee lint-free wipe, and all I do is I'll go up the center of the nail and make sure it's all stuck. Try not to get any creases, and then I'll go down the side, and you can see already that that's beginning to lift already. That transfer glue is so good. So I'm just going to rub it in everywhere, and it's not easy when it's on these wee bloody things here. Blue tack does move about. When it's on somebody's finger, it's a lot easier. So rub, get it all rubbed in nicely everywhere, and then pray to the foil gods that it's stuck down. So I'm just going to peel this back really gently, and anywhere I see that the foil hasn't stuck, I will put back down and rub it in again. So you can see there's a couple of wee bits there where they've creased, which happens, it's not a problem. Just rub them in again. And this is why we put pink down at the bottom, so that if anything like that happens, it's not as noticeable as if there was nothing on the nail. It would be really noticeable. So I'm just going to get that lifted now from this side, and I can see there's a wee bit that needs to go down, and that is that. And that is lifted pretty well, as you can see. So that's how we nail there, and all that needs now is a top coat. So I'll set that to one side, and I have in the meantime painted a nail red. Look at that red. That red is absolutely stunning. It's just called red and it's from Premier Gel. That's really, really nice. Beautiful for any skin tone, that one. So again, I'm just going to get some foil gel and I'm going to coat a nice even layer onto this nail. Make sure you've got it everywhere that you want your foil to go. So popping that on nice and thin, not too thick, and popping on the cure for 60 seconds. And while that's in there, I'm going to paint a couple of nails just in a nude colour. I'm going to use this wee nude here called Cappuccino. And that's a really gorgeous colour as well. It's back now, so I'm just going to paint two nails this lovely nude colour. What did I say it was? Cappuccino. Look how pretty that colour is too. These are Premier Gel colours, which sometimes they do really, really cheap. If you're only starting out, this is a great brand to start out with. And I got a lot of mine for £1. They had pound sale on. Absolutely amazing. Right, so I've got this beautiful red one and I have the foil gel on it already. Place this down the centre of the nail, nice and flat as I can, and get my wee lint-free wipe and I'm just going to start rubbing that in. Now I don't think I've that the right way around, have I? Is it sticking at all? Have I this round the wrong way? See, this is another thing with foils. Maybe I didn't have it the right way around. Let's try it this way. Trial and error. And down the sides. Give it a good rub. Let's see. Now, this seems to be sticking alright this time, but there's a few creases in it. But we'll see now when it comes up how bad the creases really are. That seems to be stuck okay down there. Yep. Wee bit off there. There. And with these types of foils, it is hard. Like they're more or less identical. You know, that side there's a bit darker, but they are hard to tell which side's up and which side's down. But that's how that looks. Isn't that beautiful for like Valentine's? It looks like, you know, very sleek lingerie. Very nice. So that's that one done. Now, I have these two here. These two wee nudes. I'm just going to pop some foil gel onto these. Now the first one I am going to do with this nice Gucci logo. And I want it down half the nail. So I'm just going to place the foil gel as neatly as I can down half the nail. So just like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can be tidied up afterwards. So just going down half the nail. I'm going to pop that into cure. And for this one here, I'm actually going to foil the whole thing. Put foil gel completely over the nail. Now I don't want to get these two mixed up in the lamp. Nice thin coverage over the whole nail. And pop that into cure as well. And what I'm actually going to do with that full covered one is I'm going to cut this here chair about and put it on. Because you can do that if you don't want the full foil, you can take certain elements out. So I'm just going to cut around this as best I can nice and neat. Doesn't have to be perfect either, but you kind of don't want the rest of the background done. Just get it as close to the image as you can. Right here and down. Leave that there. So with this first nail that I done half a foil cure on, I am going to put this Gucci logo on. So I'm going to just pop it on here like that and do the same thing. Just going to get my lint-free wipe, rub it down this one side. And carefully start lifting it, and anywhere you see that the image is lifting with the foil, you can place it back down and give it another wee rub. Guys, Love Island is starting tonight. I am so excited. Well, it's starting on Monday night. I probably won't have this up tonight, but I'm really excited because I love it. Right, so that's how that looks. Now, anywhere that you need to clean up, you can do. Just with a wee bit of acetone. And just go down there. And that just literally will just take the image away, whatever size image you want. And just straighten it up a wee bit. Like so. And I love nails like this that has like some foil on it, not completely covered in foil. Get some gold gel paint. This is the wee Madame Glam one. Looks like that. Now I'm running out of battery. Okay, and I'm just going to go up the center of this nail with this gold. And this is really easy nail design and really effective. You know, it looks like half the nail is done with Gucci and just peeping out there. Oh, I'm a bit wonky at the bottom. So I think that's really a lovely nail. If you had that done, say right for, if you had every nail done in that nice muted nude colour, and then your middle nail, your ring finger done like that, and the opposite done like that, and maybe your thumb done completely in the foil, sure, that's a set done. And look how easy that was. So that's that. Now for this next nail, I have completely covered it in foil gel, and now I'm just going to place this wee cherub on, if I can get a hold of him. Right, so I just wanted this cherub and nothing else, and I'm going to place him up here in the corner, and I'm going to push it down on now with my lint-free wipe. So nice and easy and gently, I'm just going to rub him in and across and down the nail. So as I say, you don't have to completely use all of the foil. You can take elements of the foil out and use it. So just give that a good scrape. I'm scraping it with my nail. I like to do that as well. Right, so ready to lift now. And this is just the cherub we want on here. Nice and gently. And that's that done. And then you can finish that off with, you know, just get this gold gel paint again. And you could just literally do some dots. And then pull them out, and just like, I'm completely not using the right brush for this, but just get the idea. I'm just going to pull this out onto a 4-way star. you know, just like that. And another one here. You know, if I was doing this on a person, I would be doing it right and doing it with a dotting tool and then, you know, pulling it out from there. But I'm just literally just giving you a wee idea. You know the crack, you know what I'm at. Do, do, do. Boop. And boop. And a couple of wee dots round it. And that is that wee nail done. You know, that's another wee idea there where you've just literally taken part of the image and used it on a nail, and it's really nice as well. So pop that into cure. So I'm going to paint this next nail just with a nice pale blue colour, and this colour is called Marine from Premier Gel. It's a lovely lovely blue, so it is. So I'm just going to pop that on, stick it into cure, and then I'm going to put no foil gel on this one. I'm just going to leave the tacky layer of the gel polish. So for those that has foil and don't have the foil glue, this is something you could maybe try. Picked out silver, aqua and dark blue. I'm going to use these foils here. Okay, so instead of giving that a full cure, I'm giving it a half cure. I'm taking it out at 30 instead of 60. And I'm literally just going to get the foil and I'm going to just tap it onto the nail in random places, all different colours. These colours are lovely for winter time. Get the silver on there too. And just move the foil as you're doing this so that you're not getting like empty spaces on the foil and you're getting it all covered. But I love this effect, and I do it quite often on clients. It's so easy and it just looks really well, I think. So that's how that looks. And I mean, again, you could have two nails done like this and the rest of the nails done just plain blue. And you can do this in literally any colour. I mean, I have these foils here in pinks, purples, greens, every colour you can think of. So, I mean, it's so versatile to do it that way. So that's another one done. How easy was that? I think this foil was maybe from AliExpress. And I've decided to pair it up with this beautiful colour here called Indigo from Premier Gel. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put a layer of this down first. And I'm not going to cover the full nail. I want this blue to be on show because I think this blue is really pretty. And I think it matches so well with the foil that I'd be ashamed to cover it up. So that's a nice generous layer of that on. Let's hope it doesn't wrinkle. The foil gel from the pot itself, from the bottle. And I'm just going to fill this in as best I can. Nice layer of that right up to the top. And don't be too precious about it. I mean, you've seen how easy it is to clean it up with acetone and a wee wipe. So I'm just going to pop that in now for a 60-second cure. And while that's curing, I am going to paint this nail. And I'm going to paint it with this the gel bottle ink, and it's called Marshmallow, and it's a very muted like pinky colour. It's quite see-through, and I love it for doing quartz nails and precious gems and stuff. I just absolutely love this polish for those things. So I'm just going to pop a thin layer of that down and put it under cure. This is finished curing now. I'm just going to grab this foil and I'm going to place it down there, I think, and rub that in. And you can see how good this foil glue is, like it's lifting already. It's stuck already, like. So, right up the middle. Okay. And that's what that looks like. And I'm just going to get my wee brush. I should have really put a matte top coat on the blue, but I'm lazy. This is like, it's just as easy to do this. I've one of the wee flowers is missing there. Let's see if we can get that down again. Exactly there. There we go. So I'm just going to take this wee clean up brush with the acetone on it and pull that down into the V that I wanted. And it doesn't have to be a perfect V because I want it to look like the nail's been ripped open and this is behind it. I've done this a few times. It's turned out really well. I think it's quite effective. So that's that. I'm just going to get my detail brush and I'm going to pop this jagged around the nail like so. No straight lines, just all rough and jagged. And do the same on this side. I'm just shaking my brush to make sure the lines aren't straight and they're jagged. Put that right around the bottom and right around the top. And it just looks like this has been ripped off the nail and that's behind it, and it's just, you can do that with any foil as well and any background color, and it's just really pretty as well. And I'm just going to do a quick quartz nail on this with some white gel paint. Really quick. I just literally get some acetone or alcohol, whatever you have handy, spritz some into a small damping dish and go into the white gel paint, and I'm just going to do some squiggly wiggly lines down about the place. Nothing too straight or anything got there, just make them very natural and unique looking. That's that, and I will get some acetone onto my brush and I'll just ink those out a wee bit, because you really don't want anything to look too you don't want anything to look too harsh. You want it all to be like thinned out, and that's what makes a nice marble, you know. So just keep doing that with your acetone or alcohol, whatever you have. Just go on and add it to your lines. You don't have to add it everywhere, but it gives a nice like puffed out detail onto the white. Looks really good now whenever we paint over the top of it. So pop that onto the lamp. This is literally a wee quick quartz just to show you there of this soft marshmallow over the top. Listen to that. I mean, honestly, drive you crazy. So once I've done that, I'm going to pop it back into cure. It's like they're cutting down a bloody tree or something. Like, excuse me, trying to do a YouTube video. And they would look at me like I have 3 heads. So once I've done that, I will do another layer of this white to my acetone, and I'm just going to blob these out a bit. And if you look at rose quartz, you know, it has some finer lines, so you can leave some in, but most of them is very much kind of soft and fluffy looking. Oh, I love it so much. So pop that back into cure. One last layer now of this lovely marshmallow, and that is that quartz nail done. And then I'm going to add some foil to it. So super easy to do that rose quartz nail, and I'll just finish it off with some foil. In the meantime, I've painted this lovely dark purple. It's such a rich colour, and it's also a Premier Gel colour, and it's called Aubergine. And I picked out this pretty foil here. I thought they would be a good match. So I'm going to go ahead and pop some foil gel down, and I want to completely cover the whole nail with this foil because I just love it. Love a bit of animal print. So pop that in for a 60-second cure and get out this rose quartz nail. Now I'm actually going to do a matte top coat on this, and that means that it won't stick anywhere other than where I want it. Beautiful foil on this nail here, and I think I want them going this way. Yeah, so I'm just going to pop that down on the nail, get my lint-free wipe. I mean, you could do this with a silicone tool or whatever, but I always just use a wee wipe. I think it's just as easy to do it with a wipe. Get it all over the nail. Nice, rub it in. You can see that's beginning to lift there really easily. Come on. There we go. That came off. I mean, pretty good. Can't complain at that. And that nail, look at that. Look at the background and that there wee foil layer is from Sparkle Supplies. So that just needs a top coat. But I'll also tell you that when I do foils, what I would do on a client is I would go around their free edge and I would literally file away the foil from the free edge, because then whenever you go on them with your top coat, you can go right over and cap it and this here won't budge. But if you have foil round your free edge and you go to cap it, it could lift and peel back. So that's another tip that's I would do as well, as I always file around the free edge before I put my top coat on and cap it. Right, so that's the matte top coat done on that. Look at that, isn't that nice? Right, so I'm just getting my detail brush and some foil me, and just load up my detail brush, and I am literally going to do some, like a border around this nail, right around the nail. And this here would be quite popular at the minute, because it resembles like jewels and jewellery. Like it's a ring, a precious stone inside a ring, and this is the gold surround, you know. And it's quite a nice effect. I like it a lot. So that is that done. I'm just going to look and make sure I have it where I want it. It's a wee bit easier to see whenever the rest of the nail is matte. I'm just going to get my foil here now and go around the edge of this, and it's really an effective way to do this kind of thing here, and I really enjoy doing it too. A lot of clients love the effect that it gives. I wish it would stay on that bloody thing. Do my head on. So that's how that looks. Look how nice that is. It just looks really rustic and pretty. So I will give that a shiny top coat. So guys, that is the wee video there of me playing about with foils. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's give you some ideas. Thank you so much for watching. When you come back next time, I'm going to be removing these nails here right back to the natural nails. So I will be using the file right down as far as I can and then removing the rest with acetone. So I hope you'll come back and watch that, and I'll see you next time. Bye.